Hey everyone! So today I'm going to be doing a video about how I organize for school, how I stay organized, etc. I'm not organized in my room by any means. My room is super messy right now. I need to clean it because it's grossing me out. But I'm organized when it comes to school a lot. So yeah, I'll show you how I stay organized because I get good grades. And I think it would be helpful. And I'm in 8th grade. I'm 14 years old. I turned 14 in October. And yeah, just wanted to disclose my age. And my school's private, so it's a little more challenging. But I'll show you one of my binders. I have a binder for each class. I really recommend that because then you get multiple places to store like handouts, homework, project sheets, test study sheets. And sorry about my nails. I kind of chipped them off because I was being lazy. But like you could get multiple places to store like handouts, notes, project sheets, research stuff that you printed out, like all that kind of stuff. So this is for French. And I have my French binder and my history binder, my favorite colors, purple and pink, because French and history are my favorite subjects, so I thought that would be cool. This is basically all organized the same way. I have the same 8 dividers in each thing in my binder, and then I have a folder that corresponds with each one, except not for history, because I was being weird. But this, I have handouts, test review, homework, syllabus, first quarter review, second quarter review, third quarter review, and fourth quarter review. Because my school does quarters, and then at the end of each semester, we have final exams. So I just organize it like that. I have a review packet in here that we had to do. This is my review packet, French 3, first semester review, final exam. If you don't speak French, I love French. I love my French teacher. He's like one of my favorite teachers that I've ever had in my school career, and that's saying a lot. I really like him. He's such a nice guy, and he connects with his students, and I love his teaching style. So yeah, French binder. And then I'll show you another one, which is organized slightly differently. Sorry, all of my stuff's on the ground because I filmed this video like 4 times. So this is my history notebook. Binder, not notebook, this is a binder. And it's pink, and it says the ancient world on it with my silver Sharpie right here. And so have this organized a little differently, and I cover everything in plastic sleeves. I know that seems weird, but I really like it because it makes me feel official and like nice. So this is a map that I had to fill out about Northeast Africa. My class in history this year is all about ancient Egypt. So just do plastic sleeves over everything. So then I just have to cover up my last name. This is another one. This is another map. My school's really into map tests. Like we learn about a region and we have a test on it. So yeah, and then I have some handouts. I put where my homework has to go in here. So yeah, that's for that. Then I have some readings that we had to do about Nubia. That's what we're learning about. And then I have reflections and then just blank paper. Because in history, we're always taking notes, and I take notes all the time in history class because I want to use those notes to do better on the projects. Because whatever we're doing in history relates to a project. It's very project-based, very like book learning, not and hands-on. It's creative. I like it. So that's my history binder. And then I have my French textbook. Heavy. My algebra book. I'm in algebra. It's the normal math class, even though I really suck at math. I don't know why I'm so bad at math, but math just doesn't work with my brain as well as history, French, and English do. I'm better at those subjects than I am at math. I don't know why. It's annoying. Ugh, I hate that I'm bad at something. That's one of my imperfections, that I hate that I'm bad at things. So this is my math binder. It's green. And the plastic came off. And this is organized a little differently. It has like chapter notes and chapter graded work, and then it all goes by chapter. I need to clean this out though because we're starting a new semester. So I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. But yeah, math. Everything's plastic sleeved. except for that. I need to make that plastic sleeve, but these were some of my notes when we were reviewing for the final. And then, like, I have some practice, like, velocity stuff. Other stuff that I've already filled out. There's my handwriting. Isn't it pretty? Yeah. I write my 2s a really weird way. They look like capital Z's. They're like, I don't know, but that's how I write my 2s. And then I have a yellow folder for math. I couldn't find any green folders, so I just got a yellow one because I thought it was the closest color. And it says math on it in the top. And then I have same thing for English. Self-explanatory. The plastic on this one came off too. And then this is organized like, this one has the least amount of stuff in it. Final drafts, rough drafts, handouts, and worksheets. And then I have a tab for the syllabus, but I haven't labeled that. But this is a tab for the syllabus. And then I have a blue English folder, which doesn't really match, but I thought it was the best one that there was at Staples. And then I have a graph paper notebook for math because I don't do math without it. I use graph paper. I have some notes in here that I need to put into my binder, but it's just like this. It has graph paper on it. And then on it, and then my history textbook and my folder for creative writing, but I'm not in creative writing anymore, so it's mainly for science. So yeah, I like that. And then I have I'm putting everything back in that I normally keep in here because I took it out because I already had filmed this video before. But this is I need to put that in here too. This is my pencil case, and I just need to cover up my last name because it has my last name on it, but that's my first name. And I think these are way more effective than makeup bags because then you can see what you're actually doing, and this one expands. So if I were to take what's in here out, because I have stuff in here, that if I were to take this out, then it would like expand and you could put stuff in here and then it would expand. And I don't know, I just think that's cool. But I keep my calculator in the back, and it's just a TI something. I don't know, it was the one we were required to get. Next year I'm getting a dinosaur one. I have a glue stick in the main compartment. I have 4 pencils. They're all different colors. There's like a teal one, a purple one, a green one, and a pink one. And I only use pencils. I hate using pens. I don't know, maybe that's just me being weird, but I hate pens. It's just yuck. Pens are gross to me with school. I just use pencils. I have 3 highlighters. I hate yellow and orange highlighters too. They look like pee to me. So I just use blue, pink, and green because I feel like they're more inviting, you know? And I use those to correct tests, to highlight in books, to highlight words I don't know, to like underline when we're reading something along with our teacher. I have a silver Sharpie for labeling stuff. I have a big eraser for math. It's just like a Papermate pink pearl. Had one of those since like 3rd grade. I have pencil lead, Post-it flags that I put in books to like mark where I am when we're reading stuff for school, and then another pencil lead thing, but I'm almost out, so I need to put more in there. And then so I put all of that in there, and a calculator, which I can't show you because it has my last name on it, because everyone at my school has the same one or something very similar to it, and then next year it's going to get even more complicated, so I'm going to get a label maker and then put that in there. But yeah, pencil case. So that is how I organize all of my stuff for school. And I just think that being organized for school is important. And now this brings me to my test taking homework study tips. So for test taking, get a good night's sleep before you take a test. Get at least 8 hours. That's what I try to do before I take a test. I know that that's not always, you can't always do that, but at least try to do that. I think it's super important. And eat breakfast. I know that not everyone eats breakfast because they don't have time in the morning, or they have to catch the bus or drive themselves to school if you're older than me. But my dad drives me to school every morning unless he has work. So we leave at 7:30 and my school starts at 8, just in case you're wondering. But I wake up at 6. I know I probably could wake up later, but I don't. I just wake up at 6. But anyway, I try to go to bed by 10 on a school night. I try to go to bed by 10, 10:30 at the latest on a school night. I think it's super important to get a good night's sleep. So I'm touching my hair. I'm just really annoyed with it right now. But I think it's really important to get a good night's sleep for school. And for school, especially when you have a test, and I have tests often, so I try to get as much sleep as I can. Eat breakfast. I eat either cereal or toast every morning. And before you take a test, tell yourself something that makes you feel good about yourself. And that's what I do. I got that from my 7th grade history teacher. And she told us at like our first test, when we had our first test from her, she was like, tell yourself something that makes you feel confident, because if you feel confident, you will do better. And I've been doing that every single test that I've taken since I've learned that strategy from her. Or if I have a big presentation or something, I do that. And it makes me feel confident, and then I get a better grade. I don't know. That strategy's just worked for me, and maybe it'll work for you. Ugh, I'm sorry, guys. My hair is just bothering me. But and then for homework, I don't text while I do homework. I put my phone in the other room. I do homework in this room, and my room is over there through that door. But I don't text while I do homework at all. I find it distracting because my phone's a smartphone, so I can do basically anything on it. So I just don't do it while I do homework. I don't listen to music. I find that that's distracting too. I try not to watch YouTube videos, but like we all do it a little bit, but I'm trying to buckle down and do it a little better. And just take a lot of notes, study hard, don't get distracted, and take breaks. I found that this works really well for me. I work for an hour and a half, and then I take like a 10 to 15 minute break. And I find that my brain feels rejuvenated after I do that. And when studying for tests, I make flashcards to remember stuff that isn't for French. I know that sounds really weird, but for French, I just find that that's ineffective for me. So I make flashcards for math, science, sometimes for history, but we don't really have any of those kinds of tests for history. But for science, all the time, I have 158 prefix flashcards in my room. But that's about it for my homework tips and school organization study tips video. Please comment down below if you have any tips, because I love learning about tips for school. I'm always looking for ways that I can do better and like cool ways to be organized during school. So please comment about that, and comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.